National Science Day 2026. Theme: Women in Science, Catalysing Viksit Bharat. 1. The Silent Lab. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a laboratory in 1930. The air smells of chemicals. Pen scratches on paper. Test tubes shining under dim lights. But look closely at the room. Who do you see? You see the brilliance of men. But where are the women? They were there. They were calculating the stars while the world told them to stay in the kitchen. They were discovering molecules while society told them to cook meals. They were the invisible scientists. For decades, history was written in the masculine. The feminine was just a footnote. Today, we celebrate National Science Day. We celebrate the Raman effect. But today, in 2026, we celebrate something even bigger. Viksit Bharat cannot happen with only half its brain power. Let me tell you about Kamla Sohni. In 1912, she was denied admission to the Indian Institute of Science simply because she was a woman. Even Nobel laureate C.V. Raman said no. But she refused to disappear. She sat in protest outside his office. She fought not just for a seat in the lab. She fought for the right of every girl in this room to dream in equations. She became the first Indian woman to earn a PhD in science. She proved one timeless truth. The brain has no gender, only potential. 2. The data of defiance. Science believes in numbers. So let us talk data. In 2014, women's enrollment in STEM in India was 38%. Today, in 2026, it has crossed 43%. India now produces more female STEM graduates proportionately than the United States, the United Kingdom, or Germany. Think about that. The world is learning science. But India's daughters are leading the classrooms. But the real magic is happening beyond classrooms. When Chandrayaan 3 touched the moon's south pole, it wasn't just metal and fuel. It was the dream of women scientists like Ritu Karidhal and Muthiya Vanitha. It was the victory of Indian daughters reaching the moon. When Aditya L1 journeyed to the sun, it was led by Nigar Shahji, proving that Indian women can study not just Earth, not just the moon, but the sun itself. Closing the gender gap is not just about fairness. Studies show that closing the gender gap could add trillions to India's economy. This is not charity. This is national development. Think of Nigar Shahji again. While calculating the sun's trajectory, she was managing a home and a society that still asks, but who will make the rotis? She didn't choose between the sun and her home. She chose both. 3. The heart of the struggle. But let us not lie to ourselves today. 43% women graduates. Yet only 14 to 18% women researchers in India. Where do the others go? They vanish into the leaky pipeline, into forced compromises, into invisible barriers, into rooms where only men speak, into careers they never wanted to quit. Is it emotional to land a rover on a moving rock 3 lakh kilometers away? Is it emotional to discover the triple helical structure of collagen, like G.N. Ramchandran did? No, it is resilience. It is discipline. It is brilliance. When a woman enters a lab, she brings more than a degree. She brings perspective. She brings empathy. She brings sustainability. Science without a soul is just maths. Science with a woman's foresight is a revolution. Women scientists think of clean water for villages. They think of vaccines for children. They think of climate change, nutrition, education, and health together. They don't just invent technology. They invent a better future. 4. The vision, catalyzing 2047. We are standing at the doorway of 2047, 100 years of independence. But a developed India. Who will build it? The rocket women and bioqueens of tomorrow. The AI coders. The climate scientists. The doctors and engineers sitting in this hall today. To the men in this room. Do not allow women to lead. Do not give them space. Just get out of their way. Share responsibilities. Share opportunities. Share respect. To the girls in this room. Look at the stars. They have no gender. The atoms in your body were forged in the same stars that made C.V. Raman's. You are not a female scientist. You are a scientist. जब बेटी लैब में कदम रखती है, तब देश भविष्य में कदम रखता है. When we fund a girl's PhD, we fund the cure for the next pandemic. We fund the solution to our water crisis. We fund the technology that will power our villages. And we fund the heartbeat of a developed India. 5. The flame. Science is the search for truth. And the truth is this: a nation that leaves its women behind is a nation walking on one leg. Today, on National Science Day 2026, let us celebrate scientists in saris, in hijabs, in lab coats, and in space suits. Because when a woman looks through a microscope, she doesn't just see a cell. She sees a future where her daughter will not fight for a seat. She will own the room. Women in science are not just participants. They are the catalysts. Without them, progress is cold. With them, India will glow with the light of 1,000 suns. So let us ignite that flame. Let us empower every girl. Let us support every dream. Let us build a Bharat where science has no gender, only genius. Jai Hind. Jai Vigyan. Jai Viksit Bharat. Thank you so much.